Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Everyone can hear me very well? That's good. First of all, it's my pleasure to welcome you all to this event. Yeah. I would like to take this moment to express my gratitude to our sponsors and partners, Stan, the CEO of S3 Malaysia, whose support has made this S3 Innovation Award 2023 possible, right? So I would like also to thank our speaker, I think Puan Shima, and also Deputy Mayor, and also presenters, all the speakers who have generously shared their expertise and insight with us today. Yeah. Without further ado, let us begin this event with enthusiasm and spirit of collaboration. So thank you all for joining us today. So, what a name, GeoFlora. I think there's a catchy name, right? So where does it come? So geo is basically it's a prefix that is commonly used refer something to the earth. So for me, it's derived from the Greek word ge, is meaning for earth, right? And flora is basically is a collection of plants, yeah? So it's derived from the Latin words, and it was named of the Roman goddess, flowers and spring. So, and also flora is close to our heart. The name Alamflora is close to it. So that's why we represent the GIS platform for Alamflora is we call GeoFlora. So the topics that I try to present today is related with environmental digital solution, where we embark environmental and digitization, almost the digital transformation together to be part of our ecosystem. So, Alamflora is basically incorporated in 1995. So in 2020, we almost, as a subsidiary of Malakoff Corporation Berhad, we are leading the independent power producer, IPP. Yeah. So for your information, Alamflora covers for the central and east of the Malaysia. We cover Kuala Lumpur, Putrajaya, and also Pahang. Yeah. For your information, it's almost 3.6 million population that we need to serve down there in order to have the cleanliness to be executed everywhere and anywhere. So I hope in the big event, we pray that we can, cover Kelantan and also Terengganu, like Puan Shima mentioned, in order to bring revenue as well as Alamflora. We want to bring another revenue as well. So not part of that, we are binded with the Concession Act 672, but we are spreading our wings to another level by establishing an FS, Alamflora Environmental Solutions, to focus on the non-concession business. I think that's where we can penetrate to another state as well. So as you can see, the red identity that we're wearing on our jackets and our shirts, so it's basically representing our DNA, yeah? And for your information, these people are truly unsung heroes that serve our places. Yeah? So of course, in order to serve all areas, we need to have in almost 12,000 manpowers down there, and we engage another outsource by having some almost 300 subcontractors. Of course, in order to have everything connected together, we have almost 1,100 vehicles. And for your information as well, we are collecting almost 4,200 tons in a daily basis. So for your information, we cover on cleansing and also collection, where in total, daily is almost 35,000 records for schedule that need to submit to the local authorities and also the federal governments. So, Alhamdulillah, we garnered and recognized and accolade over the years. One of the best awards I think Alamflora is achieved is we are receiving the award for the environmental performance Prime Minister Hibiscus Award in year 2019. So, Alhamdulillah, for another next Strive awards were received by Frost and Sullivan in 2018, 19, and also 2021. So these achievements make us become stronger together, and we are very committed in order to deliver the extraordinary services to rakyat. Macam pilihan raya. Okay, the next slide that we try to present is basically 25 years journey. Yeah, it's not easy, even for myself also. I'm not with them with the beginning. So the company was established in 1995, as you know, but previously is subsidiaries in DRB Highcom, one of the Malaysian conglomerate, and it began operate in 1997. Yeah, glad. I know we survived in years 2000 where we having handling some crisis for Y2K. You know about Y2K? All right. So in 2011, where the ASCOF begins, we have been awarded for the commencement of the full privatization under Act 672, yeah, refer to the Solid Waste and Public Cleansing Management Act 27, which is also known, yeah, as Akta Pengurusan Perkhidmatan Pembersihan dan Pengurusan Sisa Peja. So of course, in year 2013, previously known as a DRB Environmental Solutions, but we changed due to Malacca punya transition. We call the new brand name is Alamflora Environmental Solutions. This especially to cater for the non-concessions business. So in year 2015, we are our top management start to think on establishing a digitalization initiative by having some application, also mobile apps to be on board and develop in-house. Yeah. So since then, I remember myself when first time I'm joining Alamflora in year 2017. So it's been a good mandate. And then one of my head of department mentioned that, is that you can do that? Yes, we can do that, because it's not the kind of a rocket science, you know. So that's why we are start to embark on our new recruitment for having some expandable team together to be on board with us. So of course, there's a long journey. In year 2020, I still remember when I see the flying car, yeah, from over the bridge. Yeah, it's not a flying car. So that's the moment where Alamflora start to launch on the first 3R education hub, which is we call Recycling Innovation Facility or Facility Inovasi Kita Semula located in Putrajaya. All right? So without further ado, if you want to know about the Alamflora, let us enjoy the movie together. Okay, for information, that's what we do. Yeah, nampak bersih, tapi sebenarnya kita buat kerja kotor di lapangan. Alright. So basically, whatever that we do right now, if without complementary of the system, is meaningless. So in order to have the high extraordinary services, where we embark on the GIS spatials to be on board, that Alamflora has taken a big leap in order to implement this kind of platform. So what is GeoFlora is all about? So GeoFlora is basically a new platform that enhances in order to strive the effectiveness of the waste management service in Malaysia. Yeah? So the idea is very simple. We want to embark on the centralized GIS data repository. That's very simple. Without data, it's kind of a new oil for the industry, right? So in the GeoFlora, we consist of 3 main sections. Number 1 is basically we have the maps applications. So this is to facilitate the sharing of spatial data to the field workers in carry out field monitoring on the ground. So second thing is that we have the interactive dashboard where it helps us providing the statistical information to all stakeholders in making decisions. And also, last but not least, this is the hardest part that I think all those developers and also GIS teams really take over the limits where we have the system integration. This kind of thing is basically accommodate all whatever the application that we've been digitized or digitalized in Alamflora. Let's say we have the telematic that cover for the collection and also cleansings, FloraCast, or bin management, even in order to handling with the contract management department to serve 300 quantity of subcontractors. Last but not least is basically providing some health and safety environment system. So all this together, we embark and also integrate at the end of the day. So, of course, this simple objective that we try to cover is basically number 1. What I said previously, we want to create the new back data for the centralized GIS data information. Why? Because we want to cater for the new user experience. And this is a very important part where we want to improve the effectiveness of data-driven. For all you know that we have the data captured, we have the data-driven, and inshallah, Alamflora want to find another new platform where can we have on data-centric. Yeah? Okay, this is the journey of the GeoFlora. Yeah, so started in 2010, we start on the data captured as well as the data informs. So we are digitalize all those manual things to digital formats. And also, from the team, they do some data verification and also validation with the authorities because our paymaster is basically from the federal government. And we're also having, in 2016 to 2019, we start on having some data governance and data quality. It's very important. Sebab Alamflora tak nak overclaim. There's a false claim. Yeah? So it's not enough for us. In order to making some decision, this is what we are right now, is basically Alamflora to be part of the data-driven. We are developed almost a part of the GeoFlora platform, multiple applications as well as in order to have a centralized dedicated database and on-prem. But I can say that thanks to the team and also Extreme Malaysia, we are proudly say that we are one of the team that having to upgrade to another latest ArcGIS Enterprise to version 11. So I think it's a big applause to the GIS team. Yeah. Of course, with this all experience that we have and domestic, of course, you know that we cover on the 3 states. So as shown is the map above, we operate also as well in ICQS, Bukit Kayu Hitam, Pening Port, Johor Port, KLIA 1, as well as KLIA 2. Yeah, of course, 3 states to cover. This is very important to us because this GIS application having so much activities. If you seen in the pictures, so we provide information about the cleansings, collections. We also having some information about the island, especially in Pulau Tioman, and on the landfill management to cater on the cell maintenance, right? Of course, domestic is not enough. What we try to do is basically we try to have low-hanging fruit out there by having some domestic to be presented in abroad. So not only in Malaysia, in year 2005 to year 2006, we're having experience to serve in Abu Dhabi as well as Bahrain. This is what I'm target. I'm Muslim, where I want to serve our holy cities, Mecca. But unluckily, we just sent in the proposal in year 2006. And another angle that we try to look is basically our nearest partner, Indonesia. Before pandemic happened, COVID-19, we also carry out the project proposal for public cleansing, collection, and also landfill management in Yogyakarta. So these are GeoFlora applications. So it consists of 6 modules. So we have cleansing, information, collection, operational dashboard, facilities information that we provide information about the location, and also as operational information. So of course, data integration is very important by having embarked on data securities, where we have a personalization in terms of user access, backup, and also security on boards. So these are 6 modules that been produced, or 24 apps, diversified on 20 apps in Alamflora. To understand more about GeoFlora, I think I set up a movie for you. We can enjoy the movie without the popcorn, right? That's having to look. That's good. I think we're just having some snippet of our Alamflora telematics. If you want to join in order to have a collections, monitoring with us, I'm happy to welcome you guys. Yeah. So of course, the embark on this kind of platform, you don't want just to maintain this GeoFlora in Alamflora. Okay. We want to make this system grow widely out there. So that's why I like what Puan Shima said, that we're having a knowledge together with S3 and all those parties in this room to be together, having some relationship, share our knowledge and also expertise. Because our target is not just about the waste management, but all the features that we try to strive right now. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I can brief a little bit about the GeoFlora that I can share with the participants in this morning. So, yes, Alamflora is responsible for maintenance, maintaining the environmental cleanliness. However, today's sustainability will not be able to be expressed if all Malaysian is not together. So kalau kita tak buat pembersihan kat rumah kita ni, siapa lagi nak buat? So let's make our country and ourselves always clean. All right. So thank you for having such a presentation here.